Hey.
Oh, wow. SB19.
Hey. I know,
Happy Sunday.
Yun yung patag namin.
Happy Sunday. Correct. Hindi naman siguro tayo makaka-copyright dyan, di ba?
No. I promise. Sure.
Hindi lang
Kiki. Yes. Ayan.
Mag-sound trip muna tayo.
Tanongin ba natin?
Yes. Sure.
Sige, laban.
Yes.
Lip-sync tayo.
Yes.
Diba?
Parang pan lang to,
Ako'y
ha?
laging
Yung
nandito.
Gameboys Day yesterday.
Yeah.
Gusto'y di magbabago mula.
Yes.
Hahanapin pa.
Perfect.
Sabay ba? Or nauna ako? I don't know.
Basta kanta lang tayo. Yes.
Sa akin, ano Oy, si Sir Will.
Yes.
Hi, Sir Will.
Ayan.
Hey.
Laban. Tapusin na natin to.
Patapos na rin siya.
Yes.
We support natin to sa SB19, ha? Support SB19.
Can we still vote pa ba? Until when they voting nila for Billboard?
Oh, we'll have to check.
Oh. Mahal kita. Yeah.
Oo, diba? Pero hindi pa nagtatapos yan. May crescendo pa yan.
The way we know ang ibig sabihin ng kanta. I know.
Ito na. Tataas pa yan.
Go, Mikey, go. Laban.
Yes.
Sir Will, sabayan mo kami.
Yes.
Kuya sa'yo hanggang sa
Yes! Ang bilis sa huli!
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes, SB19! We support all the way!
Yes.
Yes.
Gusto mo yung may pa-opening production tayo, BBS? Sure.
O hindi talaga planado yun. Pero thank you guys. Ayan. Salamat at natapos na kumanta si Mikey. Ayan.
Okay lang.
Yes.
Siguro sa songwriters natin dito eh.
Yes.
Si Nico ang pianist.
Yes.
Si Lance ang pole dancerist.
Yes!
Sex bomb dancer, di ba?
I wish
Sex bomb dancer.
True.
Ayan.
Ako nakalagay sa music video na sumasayaw, ganun eh.
Tama.
Gusto
ko yun. Ayan, so happy Sunday everyone. Bigla kami nag-live. I think it was Mikey's suggestion last Friday kasi nag-release. Tama ba? Last Friday. Yesterday lang pala.
Yesterday lang.
Yeah. Tama. And then, hello. Di laban, mag-live tayo ngayon, di ba? So, by the way, we are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter through Periscope. So, we just tried out Periscope tonight just to check it out. And gumagana na pala yung Periscope. So, cool. We're on Periscope as well. So, take it away, guys. Ano bang ganap natin tonight?
Ayun. Bale,
Oh my God.
we are gonna be talking about Gameboys. Medyo naglalag ako kasi yesterday, di ba?
Gameboys na movie.
Yep.
Correct. Kasi yesterday was World Gameboys Day, May 22. Kasi May 22, 2020 was the anniversary. It was basically the launch of the first episode. So yesterday was the first year anniversary of Gameboys premiere. And marami silang pasabog talaga. And one of the things na pinasabog nila is there are going to be two things that are going to be coming out. One is the Gameboys movie, which is going to come before season 2. So the movie is going to be coming out on July 30. No date yet on the series, but we are excited for that. Yeah. So pinakita talaga nila yung trailer yesterday.
Na, di ba? They're also going on to the Heart of Asia GTV on June 13th.
That's right. That's right. They are gonna be going on GMA. So it's gonna be prime time.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Hindi pa sinabi yung
Yes.
date, I mean yung
Yeah, parang
timelines, no?
wala pa.
Yes, you were gonna say something.
No, wala. I think I'm delayed. Anyways.
Yes.
parang
Laban lang.
may 5-second delay.
Oo.
Pero sige, laban.
Go, Lance.
Okay. Yeah, laban lang. Kasi with GTV, I think they're the ones who bought or also showed Boys Lockdown. So we're happy that they're featuring another BL story, which is Gameboys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Correct. And of course, that's a huge thing, diba? Kasi parang, I think it's only the second one, at least in recent memory, diba? That one, only the second one that went on prime time. Kasi the first one was MEO yata, and this is the second one, Game Boy. So really happy that it's gonna be on primetime television because of course not everyone has internet connection or very stable internet connection. So the fact that it's on primetime wherein people can watch it on television, via an antenna or a digibox, and you'll be able.
Is it me? I'm sorry. Or nawala si Mikey?
No, Mikey hanged. Mas may delay pa ako. So, ang saya, di ba?
Oh, no! Oh my... For a while, I thought ako nawala. So, I kinda stopped. Kasi, usually ganun eh. Ang experience ko. Kasi I'm using Globe right now. So, pag nagpo-pause, lahat kayo, I'd be like, okay, I'll stop talking kasi humahabol pa yung Globe ko. But anyway, I think it's Mikey now. Mikey, please come back. Ayan, babalik si Mikey in a bit. So, ayan.
Yes, Mikey, please.
Diyos ko, wag mo kami iwan sa ere. Diyos ko. Alright, so, ano ba yung ganap natin? So, we're gonna be talking about the Gameboys movie trailer that was released last night. Tama ba, Lance? We're gonna be talking about that. But before that, we're gonna be saying hi to some of our friends in the chat. We'll say hi to Sir Will. Hi, Sir Will! Ayan, nakita namin yung tweet mo kanina. Thanks for joining us. Yes. We'll say hi to si Jayan. Oh, Jayan!
Our good friend, si Jayan. Hi, Jayan.
Yeah, si Jayan. Magkakalala pala sila ni kay Tesh, no? Via Tesh. Nakilala ka na yata dun, Lance.
Oh, yes.
Si Jayan.
Yes.
Yep. All right. And who else is in the chat? We have Harry. Hi, Harry. Yes. Hey. Kumusta? We also have Shelly in the chat. Who else? May na-miss out ba ako? Oy, si May, andito rin. Hi, May! Yes, May! Nako, May, isang gabi talaga, invite ka na namin dito sa room. Sumama ka na dito sa mga pa-live natin dito. Yes. Alright, so, Lance, tell us something. So Lance, tell us something about the trailer, Gameboys the movie trailer. Ano ba to? Tell us something about this. Yep.
Yeah, I think we got a story of Gabriel and Cairo after what happened during the pandemic. Parang you get a preview afterwards. Yun nangyari noon. And the funny thing is, the season 2 Gameboys trailer was fresh in my mind also. So I could see some of the tawid coming from the Gameboy Season 2 trailer versus the Gameboys movie trailer. So see some elements crossing over to that then.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like a contrast. I think people have been using the hashtag Dare to Dream. And I think it's that contrast they're showing here. They're both in a dream state, but suddenly they have to wake up from reality. Kaya hence the song Hanggang sa Dulo ng SB19.
Yeah.
So ganun lang naman yun.
Yep.
And I love the flavor of the beach. Nakamiss yung beach.
That's true. We're gonna be talking more of that in a bit. Habol na lang si Mikey, no? Pero alam mo, parang nawala na ako sa circulation eh. As in, parang kayo na lang ni Mikey nag-update sa akin about what has been happening. And we've been so busy with work. Sa Twitter ko na lang nakikita na meron na palang release ng Gameboys and all, right? And nung pinanood ko yung trailer last night, I'd be like, whoa, wait, Okay, I'm back in the game. Back in the game for Gameboys. Dahil Jaggy, balik natin
Yes.
si Mikey. Ayan, chart.
Ay, sorry
Hi.
na. Ay nako, oh my God, kung kailan mo talaga kailangan. Ano? Globe, salamat po sa
Salamat, Glob.
patuloy na sa patuloy na pagpapasaya ng buhay namin. Definitely making things interesting from here until the end of time. So, yun.
Yes.
Sorry guys, nawala ako. What have we talked about so far?
Intro lang about the trailer, ganyan, kailan to ni-release, ganyan. Sabi ko nga parang nawala ako sa circulation, Mikey. And parang kayo ni Lance yung nag-update sa atin sa group chat noon na parang ano bang nangyayari dito sa Gameboys? Ano na bang ganaps, di ba? So, yeah.
Ayun. So, well, what did you think about it? What are your impressions pa?
Diretso na natin, mag-review na talaga tayo. So, guys, by the way, this is a review session.
Yes.
This is not a reaction session kasi usually pag nagre-react, Diyos ko na, nabibang-bang kami sa YouTube talaga. So, review yung gagawin namin. So, we'll get into a conversation with you guys. For those of you in the chat, let us know what you think. And then we will talk about your insights about the trailer. Siguro, I'll start off na lang. Para feeling ko kasi kayo yung may specifics talaga pagdating sa trailer, no? I super like it. It gave me a different feel, I tell you. Parang, I'll give you a background there, sort of. Remember when we reviewed It Say? Sinabi ko to na parang sa dami ng pinanood nating BLs, both Thai, Diyos ko, nakapanood tayo ng Chinese. Di ba yung bitin? Ano ba yun, Mikey? Lance, yung bitin na Chinese na series? You did?
Taiwanese?
Ano nag-recommend sa akin nun?
Addicted?
Yes, Addicted, yeah.
Addicted?
Then we nakapanood na tayo ng Taiwanese and then Korean, lahat na, 'di ba? Naghalo-halo na pati Filipino na BLs.
Right.
Tapos yung pinanood ko yung It Say, syempre, favorite ko ang It Say. For some reason, nag-resurface yung feels ko about Gameboys. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. And then I just realized na parang okay. So I think of all the BLs na napanood ko talaga, I think Gameboys did give a huge impact sa akin. And I think Mikey did say this dun sa live natin nung Friday na there's something about Gameboys na it really hit a certain spot in us na parang naapektuhan tayo. Diba? There's something really about Gameboys. And now parang it's resurfacing again and it never gets old. Yun lang yung masasabi ko talaga sa Gameboy. So, going back to the trailer, ako talaga, gustong-gusto ko talaga yung trailer for several reasons. Number one, parang it took reference of, sabi nga ni Lance kanina, it took reference of the previous or the first season. May mga references, diba, na parang sa Bukidnon, ganyan. Parang it picked up from there, diba? It took off from there. And then, ngayon, iba na yung plot. Diba? May Tita Susan ng Mixena, diba? But, I know we get different reactions from people about Tita Susan. Nadawit pa nga si Tita Susan Africa, diba?
Oo.
Diba? Pero ako naman, parang I think Tita Susan is a crucial character in the movie. I think through Tita Susan, I think the characters of Gavril and Cairo will develop all the more. We'll see more of them as a couple and we'll see more of them as individuals. So ako parang, I don't take it negatively. Although, yes, syempre mag-react. Ano ba sa Tita Susan na to? Pakialamera, may Santo Niño pa, pero Diyos ko, ano ba? Diba? Parang ganun. But to me, parang I'm more drawn to really watching the movie because there's something about the character. Sa akin kasi, looking at the plot and the narrative, I think this is nothing new. I mean, this is very familiar. There's an element of family representation and then the family is resistant to that kind of relationship. Diba? Sabi nga ni Tita Susan dun parang, nagbabahay-bahayan lang kayo and everything. Diba? Pero para sa akin, parang I think there is more to the movie. I think mas drawn ako. Kahit pa ang familiar ng story, I was drawn more to the acting. Grabe talaga. As in, Cocoy De Santos, come on. And then, diba? And then Diyos ko, Cairo, come on. Parang, I felt like, at least based on the trailer, I am anticipating for more character development. Sa movie lang yan, ha? Having seen the trailer. And ang ganda na ng production ng color grading, moms. Aminin nyo.
Yes.
Diba? Parang, oh my gosh, yes. Parang
yes.
it's giving me like reality already. Kasi diba dun sa web series ng Gameboys on YouTube, parang nakahon lang tayo dun sa reality ng web series na they're chatting via, streaming, whatever, ganyan. Hanggang dun lang yung reality. Nagkita sila pero parang medyo bitin. Ito kasi parang, it's giving us like beach. It's giving us like, yung lumalabas na sila, may mga getaway na silang eksenang ganyan. They're doing mga couple-like activities already. So parang, I feel like I'm drawn to that because there's a story being told na as a couple, diba? So, I'm really, really looking forward to it. So overall, ako, wala akong masasabing bummer. I think the story is really familiar, but I am anticipating for more character development there. Kasi I mean, this is idea first. Come on, they don't just present a story for the sake of. They present something because it will lead to something else, right? So I am anticipating and expecting more sa movie talaga. I'm excited. Yes. How about you guys?
Yes.
Wait, basahin ko lang muna yung kay Jen.
Go!
Sabi niya, gives me heart attacks sa sobrang
may request din sa'yo,
iyak.
kumanta ka daw.
Wag na, Sir Will. Okay na yun. Just go. Darwin, wag na.
Hey, Darwin.
Replay mo na lang.
Hey, Darwin.
Ayan. So, ito si Sir Will, may ano talaga siya. Kailangan mamatay ni Tita Susan para mag-progress. Talaga
Grabe
ba?
siya.
Diyos ko. Kaya pala may dala siyang Santo Niño, no? Diretsa burol na yun.
Grabe.
The trailer was showing a lot of killing scenes, pero nakatahin ng malungkot na dialogue. That's very true. Yung the way that they edited it. Diba? Parang, even though may mga happy scenes, may mga interjections of like dialogue na parang malungkot or aalis na ako, etc. And even the musical score was really, really good. I would have to, give props to Emerson Peck's song.
Yes.
Siguro more on that later. And VR says, probably in season 2, she can't die in the movie. Malamang!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Malay natin, ang atake nila parang Money Heist. Na flashback sila.
Wag ganon. Kaya pala may nakita akong poster na parang Pearl Next Die.
Yes.
Ikaw, Lance. Your
parang
thoughts on the trailer.
Yeah, riding on your Pearl Next Die, parang natatawa lang ako sa daming obituary na lumalabas with the clouds and the doves. So, nakalagay photo ni Pearl.
Totoo.
Oh my God.
Pero, I like yung sinasabi ni Nico kasi I think that's why he's attracted to Gameboys, the movie. Kasi, para sa akin, it was so reminiscent of the trailer ng Etsy. Maybe because of the beach element. Parang what's with the gays in the beach?
Yeah.
Pero I love naman the gays in the beach. It's fun. And it's like sort of a cleansing, renewal, rejuvenation element when you add water into a story. Diba? Same goes with the other BSS na lumabas nun. So, ganun nangyayari dito. Very Thai. And the color grading pa, it's so beautiful. And gusto ko yung mata ni cinematographer Carlo Mendoza. I've seen him work in person. I think that's why sa akin lang naman, I think the story has, if you're basing it on an original story, the story has been told already, but it's just a story flipped. Is this a similar story nung kay Gav and Kai? Ang nangyari lang, nag-flip ngayon. It's Gav who's denying Kai now.
Yeah.
So parang the person who was supposed to be accepting of who Cairo was is now denying him. Na he's just a friend. So parang, where's the plot twist? And maybe Tita Susan is going to be the plot device in this story. Or is going to be the catalyst of this story.
Right.
Pero I think it's also a good folio then for them to show their acting chops, especially for Kokoy de Santos. Because we know how Cairo can cry. We've seen him hagul hole to the max.
Yes.
Now we're about to see how Kokoy is going to do that. And I'm excited to watch it too. I am excited to watch the movie.
Super.
Very, very true. Correct. And true to form, see idea first. Lagi siyang may surprise, diba? They always have something up their sleeves. Initially, we thought it was just going to be season 2 before the movie. But then sabi nga
Yeah.
ni Director Percy, because of the way that it was shot and because of the quality of the film, and also parang the way that they wanted to tell the story, they thought, well, we could actually do a movie and then do the season 2
Mm-hmm,
and do
mm-hmm.
both, diba? So parang that was very, very I think true to idea first, budget second. So so kaya it turned out that way. And I agree with both of what you guys said, di ba? Parang ang dami talagang pasabog yesterday, and the trailer was really, really good. It actually felt like a real movie trailer. Like
Yep.
ganun yung quality niya, no? Pero siguro I want to break down a few things, kasi inano ko talaga siya, tinignan ko talaga siya. So, siguro one of the things that I want to mention is my throwback to some of the things that we saw in season 1. Like, for example, the necklaces, they were wearing the necklaces in the beach scenes. And also, they were using the pillowcases
Yeah.
on the bed,
Mhm.
right? I didn't see the shirts that they got. Yung Kairos Angel and Baby Nigel. That's the only thing I didn't see. But we saw some of the things that we saw from season 1, diba? So that's pretty cool. I like that it started with, and I'm going into yung music naman yan. Pretty much they used music from the first season. At least I noticed a couple of songs. During the intro, the first scene, they used "Road to Joy," which was an
Mm.
which is an instrumental, and it
Yep.
it was composed by Emerson Texon. So I really, really like that. Kasi parang that was also used during the latter part wherein they were meeting na, and parang ayun na yun nagkita na sila, and then this is it. This is the road to joy. Diba? So
Yep.
it's sort of like, in a way, ties the start of the movie to the end of the season. And then
Yeah.
it goes into the song ngayon. So parang Road to Joy was the beginning of the trailer.
Oh.
And then ngayon is like, okay, so here is where we are now. Diba? And
Okay.
then when they started doing ngayon, that's when we started seeing them with Tita Susan. So alam mo
Oh,
yun. So
okay.
tama, I
Yeah.
agree with Lance na Tita Susan is really the plot twist. And
Mm-hmm.
also echoing what Lance said, diba? Parang in season 1, we saw Gav really sure of himself, really going after Kai. And for all intents and purposes, you would think na he would be accepting or brave enough to face up to his family, no matter who they
Mm-hmm.
were. But then Tita Susan comes along, and for some reason, parang he's afraid, or parang he doesn't want to cause any trouble with her,
Mm-hmm.
so he doesn't admit their true relationship. And funny
Yeah.
enough, napapansin ko rin na minsan yung mga shirts nila may meaning. Like for example, in that scene wherein tinanong siya
Mm.
ni Kai, so hindi ka ba proud sa akin? Proud ako sa iyo, baby. And then the shirt that Kai was wearing said, "Tell me how you really feel," which is
Wow.
yeah, exactly,
That's
diba?
cool.
Which is funny. Oh, speaking of
Kaya nga
shirts, during the bed,
that's why I said very
yeah,
Itsay. Kasi diba Itsay had
diba?
shirts then had meaning. So kaya kasi I got the Itsay feel
True.
because of that too.
True.
Right.
True. True.
And also, if you notice, there's also another throwback when it comes to Kokoy. Because on the bed scene, Kokoy was wearing a Eat Your Greens shirt. E di ba in season
Mm-hmm.
1, he was preparing healthy foods for the frontliners, and part of it was like exercise.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
alam mo yan, parang,
Galing.
and also in the scene wherein they were talking to Tita Susan, I don't know if you noticed this, but they were actually holding hands. So I think they parang they admitted na their relationship to Tita Susan, and then she started saying
Yeah.
like, nagbabahay-bahay na kayo, this is just pretend, where is this relationship going? And then if you notice, Gav was wearing a Be With Me shirt, and in another cut of the trailer, he was wearing the same shirt when he was crying, and he was being held.
Oh.
He was wearing the "Be With Me" shirt when he was crying, and he was being held by Cairo. So, alam mo yun,
Yeah.
parang those little details, I think they're
Ang
very, very,
galing.
very important, you know.
Ang galing
Um,
naman. Yes.
Yes.
Very true. And siguro one clue that we can get, and I don't know parang what hold does Tita Susan have over Gabriel, no? Pero I
Mm-mm.
think that her perspective is coming from a very religious person, diba? She's holding the Santo
Yeah.
Niño, for one, diba? So here we go
Yep.
again. There's a dilemma between gender, sexuality, love between men, and also religion. So I think that's it, no? Pero I want to see what happens. So I want to see more with her, kumbaga, di ba? So
Yep.
yun. Also, um, siguro another thing that harkens back to season one. Remember in season one, whenever there was sort of like misunderstanding between them, or they weren't seeing eye to eye, or they didn't understand each other, there was always a barrier. So remember in that
Yep.
scene where they were facing each other, proud ka ba sa akin? Oh, proud ako sa'yo. The fountain was in between them. So it was like very,
Mm.
so it was like another division between the two of them. And they were
Yeah.
wearing masks. So it was kind
Right.
of like reminiscent of those other scenes wherein they haven't
Mm.
meshed yet. So my
Yeah.
ganon. No. Um, but I think for me, and I don't know if I'm correct in this assumption, but I think he will not go to Bukidnon. um,
Mm.
but and the reason why I say that is because of several scenes, and one particular scene from the teaser that we saw, which was released
Uh-huh.
before. Remember in the
Right, right.
teaser, they had a conversation in the dining room, and then
Uh-huh.
Cairo said, "I talked to Ma, and she
Uh-huh.
said that as long as Tita Lenny hasn't come back from Baguio, then I'll be staying here with you, which means I'll be
Uh-huh.
spending time with you longer."
Oh.
So
Yes, yes.
I'm at least this is my optimistic brain thinking. No, I'm thinking that that might be the impetus to make Cairo stay, diba?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's it, which is why, and
But
the reason why I'm kind of confident is because that particular scene was not included in this trailer. So I'm like, maybe
Mm.
it was purposely left out so that it wouldn't be a clue. But yes, Lance, you were gonna say something.
yes. Yeah, but we do have Susan Africa as a part of the cast list, and there's theories na Susan Africa might be Ate Lenny, Rita Lenny from
Correct,
Baguio.
correct.
Diba?
That's what I'm
Oh.
thinking too. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, diba? So she might. Oh, but then she might come back at the end of the movie and then cut it there. Oh my god.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. And then we proceed to
Yeah.
season 2. Season 2 na agad after.
Right, right, right.
Yes, but there's no date yet for season two. So I'm thinking they might
No.
be holding off on actually completing either the filming or although I think the script was written na eh. Pero knowing idea first, I won't put it past them
It can
to
change.
change around
Mm.
some things depending
Yeah.
on how the reception is or how the fans will think about it. Or,
Mhm.
we'll talk about it. Yun. So, let's see. I do have to note that there was one thing that it isn't a bummer or anything, but it kind of
Okay.
reminded me of another series. Remember that scene in the trailer wherein there was a gazebo scene and there was a
Mhm.
projector, there was string
Ah,
lights,
actually, yeah.
bokeh. So it
Right, right.
reminded me of
I know.
another
Yes.
series.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yes,
Actually,
yes,
Mikey. Yeah.
yes. We all know the
Right, right.
series.
We all know the series. But one thing that's different about it here was that there were other things, like there was a couch and there were flowers and there was a teddy bear. But the thing is, parang it's supposed to be a happy scene, but you will see a cut of Gabriel really, really happy, and then the next cut
Mm.
is of Elijah with a sad face. So I don't know if that was sort of like a prelude to a goodbye. But
Yeah.
anything can happen at that point. Yun.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
And I'm thinking that
And
gazebo
you all know the
scene.
song, SB19 then.
Yes,
I mean, the
yes,
depth, the
and
heaviness of that song na parang hanggang sa huli. It's like someone's
correct.
about to leave. Yung ganun yung
Yes.
dating nun.
True,
Exactly. Kasi
true, true.
mamahalin kita hanggang sa huli, di ba? Yan eh.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God,
thinking,
sakit. Sure.
I know, and I'm thinking that gazebo scene, I think that might have been a prelude to Kyril perhaps saying goodbye to Gavril. Kasi parang it was a grand gesture. Eh. And I'm assuming that it was Gavril, I mean, it was Kyro who prepared everything. Because in the scene with Pearl, they were sitting on a table and there were party and balloon pumpers on the table. So I'm thinking that
Ah,
he was the one to set it up or something. You know?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ayun.
Sabi nga ni Sir Will
Um,
you're talking about the gazebo, Mike, di ba? Yung mga lights daw sa
mm,
gazebo naging dahilan ng pagtaas ng electric bill nila. Kaya naman
correct.
dun sa teaser ng season 2, namomroblema si Gav sa bayarin.
Mm.
Yes! Baka yun yung transition to season 2. Yes! Sure.
Very true. Yeah. Tap-
Yeah.
Tapos, sorry, medyo nagja-jump around ako, no? Pero,
Yep.
going back to the cut of the scenes, gusto ko talaga yung pasok at saka labas ng yung audio, yung clip, yung song, at saka yung dialogue. Like for example,
Yeah.
when Kairos started talking about aalis naman ako, di ba? The music actually stopped at that point. And
Ah,
then after that, there was a series of scenes na. And then when there was the bed scene, and then Gabriel said something like, actually, ayoko nang pag-usapan yan, baby. That's when hanggang sa huli sort of like started increasing in volume. And then
yeah.
when we started seeing the words like parting is such sweet sorrow, and then boom,
It's sorrow. I
chorus.
know!
Oh my God,
Grabe,
talagang yung
no?
Ang
build
galing ng
up.
musical timing nila.
Grabe.
Super,
Oh,
super.
and one thing that really got me, and Anlit Maral, yes, diba? The wailing was the same scene as the admitting to Tita Susan because he was wearing the same shirt, diba? He was crying, and then cut to black yung screen, and then
Mm-mm.
you can hear Gabriel still wailing, and then you can
Yeah.
hear Cairo saying baby, baby, and then alam mo yun,
Yeah.
parang oh my God, medyo naiyak nga ako ng konti doon, sa totoo lang.
Yeah.
And then cut to beach scene. Ah my God. Very Itzy. Yeah, somebody mentioned
Very
it. Very
essay.
Itzy. That
Sabi nga ni
part.
May. Yep.
Oh my
Oo.
God.
Ay nako, the feels, grabe talaga. Uy, pero alam nyo, like, ako, I do celebrate the character. I'm sorry ha, baka mabash ako dito. I do celebrate the character of Tita Susan here, honestly. Kasi feeling ko siya yung mag-shaken up nung narrative talaga eh. And I guess, lalabas yung, ay magkakaroon ng mas malaking character development both kay Gavrila at
I'm
kay Cairo
thinking.
dito. 'Di ba? And for me,
Yes.
I'm really
Oo.
ito na lang, parang ang feels ko dito, kaya natutuwa ako sa movie because I mean, this is not like it's a very familiar story already, right? Kayo ba? Like 'di ba, Mikey, I know your story
Yeah.
also. You also know my story, 'di ba? May mga ganun tayong eksena na parang 'di ba,
Yeah.
nagkakaroon ng conflict because of that. Na parang, are you even proud of me? But ayaw mo ako ipakilala sa family mo and all. I mean, it's a very Filipino thing, 'di ba? And I think it's really good that Idea First was able to put it forward out there that hey, let's not just talk about what people want to know. Let's talk about the culture itself. May cultural aspect na dito na very
Yes.
reminiscent of the Thai BLs na kaya nga ako, I'd like to celebrate Gameboys this time. Na parang, kasi diba sa season 1, pinakita yung kung anong currently nangyayari, like the pandemic and everything. Ngayon, parang there's a cultural aspect to it already, diba? Na parang ang Tita Susan may hawak na na Santo Niño and everything, 'di ba? And then here you are now in a dilemma to introduce your boyfriend or not, 'di ba? And normally pag ganyan ang pakilala mo is either friend, roommate mo or parang office mate mo, whatever. Oh my gosh, we know these stories. I mean, we've been there, 'di ba? I mean, inyo 'yan. 'Di ba? But
Right.
to me it's something that I'd like to celebrate because may cultural nuancing na dito sa Gameboys na hindi lang ito currently kung ano nangyayari, but it's something deeper that we can talk about, no? Na parang kayo ba, like if you try to put yourself in the situation, right? Would you ever introduce your boyfriend to a family member or a relative? Sino siya? Tatanungin kayo. Will you ever say he's my boyfriend?
For
I've
Lance,
been
that will be
in that
easy.
situation already twice. No, I have
Okay.
no. It's not. I have been in the
Oh,
situation
really?
three
Okay.
times.
Okay.
Yes, I mean I could tell it to my sister, to my cousins. No, look, this is my boyfriend.
Right.
Pero I've been in the same situation
Uh-huh.
wherein my mom asked who he was
Okay.
before I really explained who I was, what I liked.
Right.
Yun yung first ko. And then sabi ko sa kanya, he's my friend. I said the same
Okay.
exact words then
Okay. Okay.
during that
Oh.
time.
Okay.
Pero my mom's really keen with nuances. So she could notice na the way we interact on the table, the way we talk, and etc. etc.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she really knows that. Pero nung umabot na ako kay P, I told her na talaga who P was. Kasi during that
Okay.
time, I already told her what I liked, what's my preference when I met P na. So ganun na. Parang when P came in, parang, yeah, this is my partner, P. Okay. So ganun na. She
Ay.
opened the doors naman, open naman siya. And the
Yeah.
only
Nice.
trouble is, and I understand the struggle of Gav in a way, kasi I have the same situation now with my father, with my dad. And I can't tell
Ay.
him how will he react to it. We can't, kami ni mother, we can't even figure out how to tell him how will he react, because if Tita Susan was holding a Santo Niño, we have rebultos in our old house in Ilocos kasi they're ultra religious.
Okay.
So,
Right.
ganong level of religiousness yung meron yung sa father side ko. So, we don't know how to approach the situation. And what
See?
I like about the nuance ng Tita Susan was, it's not parang, at least her wordings were not against directly discrimination on the LGBTQ
Yeah. Yep.
plus
Yep.
plus,
Yep. Yep.
but it's more on the relationship. Ang term niya was, parang lang kayo nagbabahay-bahayan. It could be applicable to any
Right.
relationship that's just starting. Kasi at the end of the day, parang concern, it feels like for me, not concern na si Tita Susan, parang, Gav, this guy is about to leave you. He's gonna go to Bukidnon. May iwan ka na naman, katulad ng pag-iwan sa'yo ng mga magulang mo or something.
Oh my
Parang ganon.
gosh.
Or
Aw.
parang ganon yung
Yeah.
effect nung sabi sa akin.
So see, ang ganda ng pasok nung nung narrative na yun, Lanza. Kasi that's a possibility in the movie, eh, 'di ba? I mean, I'm anticipating for something actually more than just what we know of the story.
Actually,
Yeah.
si Annette, meron siyang theory. Sinabi niya, I
Okay.
feel Tita Susan will reveal something about the death of Gav's parents,
Yeah.
which causes Gav's breakdown. Somehow, she will
Nice.
relate it to Gav. That's very possible. No, it's very, very
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh my God.
Kaya nga
Nag-expand
Gusto
yung
ko to.
natin.
They died. Parang they died maybe because they
Okay.
went into the relationship so young. Kaya napunta si
Yeah.
Gav sa lola afterwards. So siya yung umako. Parang
Right.
they left Gav with the lola because she was the only capable person to raise a kid. And they were both
Yep.
young
Yep. Yep.
during
Yep.
that time. Hence,
Perhaps.
nagkabahay-bahayan lang kayo. And
Right.
Tita
Wait,
Susan knows
but
everything, maybe. Just like,
Lanza,
yes.
I think maganda yung usapan natin kasi all the more ko naiisip na parang baka iba yung direction nitong kwento. Baka it will not be taken against Tita Susan. Gets nyo? Parang it will be a very loving, parang it will present a very loving culture in a Filipino setting, eh. Parang ganon. Parang yun yung naisip ko. Parang hindi natin kukontrahin si Tita Susan dito. Feeling ko talaga. Parang,
Well,
yun lang.
it's happened before, diba, with Pearl. I mean, initially, we really hated
Right.
her. Not hated, but
Yep,
for like,
yep.
who is that?
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
But
yes.
then eventually, we fell in love with her, right? And that's one of the things that I think we can expect from Idea First, that there will always be character development. So you might not,
True.
maybe we might not still like her in the end, but maybe we will understand where she's coming from. Because I think that they're very true to the characters, and also I think that they represent the characters really, really well. So, but we'll see. Sister Bell will hate her pa talaga. Pero just to answer your question, I haven't been asked that really. Kasi, for example, when I bring Louis to what before, diba? I would say, si Louis. Ganun lang, si Louis. Okay.
Okay,
Para,
okay.
and then tanong mo, paano kayo nagkakilala? So, sinasabi ko naman, nag-common friend, tapos nag-work kami. Ngayon, nag-work kami. Ano yun, parang, I just stick to the facts. You know,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
I stick to the facts as much as possible. But it's
Mhm.
true.
Yep.
I haven't really said anything specific. Yung
Yeah.
totoo, kumbaga, right?
Right,
Pero,
right, right.
which makes me think na parang, um, am I ready to actually say those words if
Mm-hmm.
I'm asked that specific question? Pero
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the question. Kasi if I'm asked
Okay.
maybe, sino siya? I would just say, si Louis, we work together. Parang ganun, di ba? Parang, okay.
Okay.
It's not a lie. But, it's like there's an omission there somewhere. Pero
Mm-hmm.
if, for
Mm-hmm.
example, I'm asked, boyfriend mo ba siya? I
Mm.
would probably then say yes, because the fact that somebody asked that means that
Yes.
they have an
Okay.
inkling already, so there would be no point
Sabihin mo na.
to
Yeah.
sort of deny it or anything. So I would just say
Right.
Oo,
yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is,
Mhm.
parang initially,
Yeah.
ganun yung tanong, sino siya? Pero I think that masyado na silang nasanay. So these days, talagang hinahanap siya. Kumari, nasan si Louie?
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Oh.
Parang, asan si Louie? Nasa Cebu ba? Okay. Sige. So parang gano'n na lang.
Yeah.
Parang it's become
Understood that.
commonplace. So
Yep.
I
Yep.
think, and I think
Oo.
there might not be a need for me to say specifically
Okay.
what we
Yeah.
are. Kasi parang
Yep.
I feel na somehow they kind of get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
I'm like one of
Yes.
those peeps na, okay, unless you ask me directly, bahala kayo dyan.
Yeah.
Yun, right? But again, the fact
Same.
that
Same.
I
Same.
don't initiate it, like the fact that I don't declare it, I
Yeah.
think is still a testament to how I was brought up and how I
True.
view
True.
our family unit. Kasi,
True.
parang at the heart of it, my family is still uh, Catholic,
Yeah.
and I'm still
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm okay with some of them. I know how they might react, but there are some
Mm-hmm.
that I'm still on the fence about. So just
Right.
to keep
Right.
things status quo, I just don't initiate,
That's right.
and I just
Stabilize lang, no? Steady lang tayo. Huwag
correct,
masyadong
steady lang
tension.
tayo, ganun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oy, pero
Yes.
I like this discussion
Yeah, but
though. I super like this discussion because it's very like these are cultural experiences, our own personal experiences for us to prove that itong Game Boys really is reflective of what we are actually experiencing. No, ako ay iba naman yung take ko din. Parang iniisip ko parang pag family ang nagtanong, well, number one, I don't usually like declare anything to them. They don't usually ask. I don't tell them anyway. But if my friends ask me, who is he? I would readily say he's my boyfriend and my partner to my friends. Like I'm out there. Like
yes.
Friends is
definitely.
okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
walang
Yes.
problema. Pero pag
Ako din. Me
family,
too. Me too.
'di ba? Pero pag family, it depends. Pag cousins, like just like Mikey, may mga cousins kasi ako na alam na nila yan, na parang they're open, they even tell me, huy,
Yes.
may kilala ko dito, reto ko or something, may ganun. It depends on the family member. Pero pag tama si Mikey, pag like mga tita na very conservative, magdadalawang isip pa ako niyan. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Pero I think it proves that we are still there, no? But I'd like to siguro zero in on something. Siguro labas muna tayo dito sa usapan ng Game Boys na nangyayari. Have you seen? Because there was like a time like this year, early this year, lumabas yung mga videos on YouTube na nagka-come out yung mga Asians. May mga coming out videos ng mga
Yeah.
Asians. And
Mm.
all these videos, like they're Chinese, Koreans, Taiwanese, living in the States. And all these videos would always say the same thing, that not all coming out moments are the same for everybody, right? Especially
True.
for Asians. It's different,
Yeah.
right? Like probably for Americans, for
Yes.
people out there in the West, it's declaring that, hey, mom, I'm gay. But in our context, it doesn't happen that way, right? I mean, if we're talking about how families react to us, sa mga
No.
ganito, it doesn't happen that way. So coming out
Sure.
for us is totally different. Now let's go back to Game Boys. I think yung pag-declare nyo ng love for each other is really contextual. Parang
Yeah.
it's not the same for everyone. I mean, I know that Cairo in the
Mm-mm.
movie was kind of wanting that assurance that he was asserting that, hey, I want to feel and sense that you want me, that you're proud of me or something, and that's normal, that's okay. But we also have to parang put it on the ground that everything is contextual, right? Like Mikey, you've been with Louis for the longest time. Lance, you've been with Pietro, 'di ba? Parang I mean, iba yung connection eh. Between you two that you have something there and it's gonna last, right? It doesn't have to be declared to the world that hey, we are together. Iba-iba. It's contextual. It doesn't have to be like very heteronormative or
Nag-freeze ba si
very
Nico?
ang konteksto na.
Yeah, he did.
Hello?
You're back.
Oh my
Ah,
God,
Go
nag-freeze
ahead.
ako.
okay na.
Yes.
Sige ka.
So yun lang, parang yun lang yung parang gusto kong sabihin na parang for the movie, parang I'm celebrating the narrative. I'm celebrating the story because there's something more that we need to know about the character and our culture. And I think this is going to be relatable again, just like Game Boy Season 1.
Yeah.
Yun. Dami ko sinabi. Chart.
But I agree, no? Kasi I think in
Oo.
season 1, we were able to see the accepting side, which is from Mama Sue, diba? And the
Yeah.
dad. So
Yep.
now parang medyo... And that's coming from Cairo's side. So now that Cairo is completely like comfortable in his skin and his sexuality and in his relationship with Gav, now we see that hey, there's another dimension to Gav because apparently
Yeah.
when he's dealing with a certain group of individuals, he can be very out, he can be very open. But then when he's dealing with a particular individual on his family side, then he's different, which is very relatable to a lot of us. Because like, we are
Right.
different people to different people. So we're not
Yep.
actually the same. And likewise, let's say in our family's eyes, we're different to them. In our friends' eyes, we're different to them. So there's actually a version. Somebody actually said that there's a version of us in each person that we
Yep.
meet. So there's like a
Mm,
million, trillion,
Yes.
unlimited versions of us in every person that we meet.
that's true.
It's all different based on
Mhm.
their experience.
Yep.
So I think that it's very good nga. Kasi now it's sort of like expanding. We're seeing let's say a different perspective naman on a
Mhm.
particular couple. Say we've seen them in this particular scenario or this particular
Right.
situation. Now we're going to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
them in another type of situation, which is,
Uh-huh.
I think, very good in terms of the progression of their story, their love
Yep.
story.
Yep.
Diba?
Mhm,
Kasi
mhm.
it has to go through all of those trials and challenges.
They have to.
Diba? For them to be able to grow
Yep.
and
Yeah.
for us to be able to see them grow as well. So yun. Siguro based on what we said, I'm also curious if and when we will see the Barkada in the movie. Kasi
Mm.
in the teaser, everyone was there. Kitch was there, Miggy was there, and Kyle was there. And even in the trailer for the movie, you see their names. So most likely they will appear in the movie. So is that going to be towards the end? Is that going to be at the
Mm-mm.
beginning? Is
I
there going to
know.
be a grand reunion?
Right.
Diba? We don't know
Mhm.
yet, and we don't know how big of a part they're gonna play here. But so
Yep.
far in the trailer, what we're seeing is that Tita Susan is very pivotal, and of
Mm-mm.
course, Pearl is there once more to provide them the usual support and
Yep.
words of
Yep.
encouragement.
Yeah.
Pero if you put the other characters in the mix, how is that gonna add to the dynamic? So
True. True.
I'm
True.
curious to see what that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mikey Lance,
To
I'm
add,
hoping lang, no? Sana wag na nilang, I'm just hoping for idea first na yung pasok sana yung characters, hindi na yung typical na nakikita natin sa mga BLs na, grand reunion, saya-saya natin lahat, happy-happy and everything. But I don't want to see that anymore. I want to see some sort of like subtle integration of these characters. Like slowly they
Mhm.
come in. Hindi yung tipong,
Mhm.
ayoko na mag-mention ng mga BL series, pero yung towards the end, nagsama-sama sila lahat, masaya, happy-happy. Parang ayoko na ng ganong eksena sana. Parang I want something, kumbaga, a bit
Yeah.
realistic, I guess. Diba? Yes. Hi,
Very,
Craig!
very true. Hey, Craig.
hi, Craig.
And Nomeo is what? Nomeo watching. Says, pinakilala ko din as friend said sa parents ko, yung partner ko ngayon. 2 years na kami.
Okay.
Bago ko
Okay.
nasabi yung totoo sa kanila. Hey, congrats! 11 years na
Yes.
kami.
Oh my
Close na siya
Ayan,
gosh!
sa parents
wow.
ko kesa sa
Congrats.
akin.
Oy! Uy,
Right?
we're celebrating. I like that.
I
Yay!
like that.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, congratulations. Good
Congrats.
Pero,
job.
congrats.
Yes.
Go,
Pero I
Lance.
do have lots of questions pa. Like kasi like
Mm,
the difference of the season 2 trailer versus yung Game Boys na movie trailer, you barely see
okay.
Kitch, Terrence, and Wesley or the
Yeah,
characters there
yeah,
in the trailer mismo. And you only know they exist because of the end credits, wherein their names are written down. Whereas in the Game
Right.
Boy
right,
Season 2 trailer, you see their appearances there. So I'm not really sure, like what
right.
Mikey was saying, how will they play in the story as
Yeah.
well? And I appreciate it na rin kasi it's like you're highlighting this is Gav and Kyrie's story. It's just them, kumbaga.
Right.
They might be part of
Uh-huh.
it coming in with Pearl. But I'm hoping na may konting sundot lang sila when Pearl visited. Yung kahit ganong konting
Yeah.
tama lang, at least you see that they're
Right.
there. Kahit na paano.
Hindi
And ano pa
masyado,
ba?
no?
And I'm wondering how Miggy Trans gets into Manila or something. Parang ganun. How does he play into the
Yeah,
story? And I'm
from
fearing na
Bukidnon.
baka we might see him, we might see Kai flying to Bukidnon and that's where he meets Miggy. Malay natin. We don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Mm-mm.
anything
Yeah,
can change eh. Kasi anything can change from the season 2 to this movie trailer na.
True,
So,
true.
let's see. I've got lots of questions pa. So, like what they asked then, siguro, I'll ask na the same thing dito. What do you think will come next after the movie? What do you think season 2 will look like
Mm.
now? Kasi the biggest question they had before yesterday was they weren't sure if this was going to be a movie or a season 2. Now that this is
Mm-hmm.
the movie, what would season 2 look like now?
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
That's kind
Kaya
of
nga I'm
difficult though. Yeah.
yeah. Kaya nga I'm thinking that they
Hmm.
might not. Oh well, anything can happen. Well, two things really. Either they all stay in Manila or they go to Bukidnon. That's it. I think those are the two options. um, hmm. But anything can happen, right? And one thing is for sure, though, I don't think it will end with season two because June Robles Lana basically said that we need to watch both the movie and the series, season two, for us to know where they are going next. And they
Mm.
might be needing passports. So that got me
Oh.
thinking that
I
probably we'll see
know.
them go
Taiwan.
to Taiwan and get
Hi.
married
Oh my
there
gosh. Yes.
because Gabriel mentioned it
I
to Cairo in,
love.
was it episode 3? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Pero
One
yan.
of the episodes, yeah.
Yes. Uy, may
Yeah,
sinasabi talaga dito si Craig, no? Di
ano
ba
yun?
mamamatay si...
Ano, di ba mamamatay na si Pearl? Oh my gosh, ganun.
Wag
Ray. Cannot
ganon.
be. Oh my gosh. No.
Agree naman si Jakey. We wear different masks with... Yeah, absolutely true, di ba? Yes. By
Yeah.
the way, Joy is here. Hi,
Hi,
Joy.
Joy.
Yes.
Joy Dubai.
Joy
Yes.
Dubai. You say Dubai, we say hello.
Nakainis.
Uy, mas marami daw screen time si Tita Susan. Feeling ko, di ba? Kasi nandun siya sa bahay eh.
Feeling ko
Nag-i-show
din.
sa
True.
ganun. At saka nandun siya sa
Oo.
kwarto, di ba? Sa taas.
Yes.
Pinapanood niya car wash show sila. So, she might
Yeah.
be staying for a
Oo.
bit. Yun.
Baka sa season 2, no, it's gonna be like a different, or it's gonna be an elevated narrative na for the couple.
Mhm.
Parang just to get the cultural resistance out of the way, kaya pinasok siya sa movie, gets. Kaya
Yeah.
Tita Susan is in the movie just to get it out of the way and then have or present season 2 differently. Like it's gonna be an elevated story altogether for the couple. Parang again,
Yeah.
it's idea first. I'm expecting for season 2 to be something else. To be
Very true.
something refreshing, something that we've never seen. We've probably
Mhm.
heard and seen before, but it's retold with different dynamics. May Gavril na I don't know, na medyo I don't really what to expect, but it's gonna be a different story. I'm anticipating that I will not be bored in season 2. Yun lang ang masasabi ko.
Well,
Sana.
I'm sure we won't be,
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on, well, at least based on what they're saying. Di ba? Parang they
True.
said that when they read the script, they thought that, well, initially they thought that nothing could top season one, but then when they read the script down, they felt, oh my God, pwede pa pala. Alam mo yun, yung mga ganang excitement.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again,
Mhm. Mhm.
they're the type of company that really puts a lot of thought into what they're doing.
Yep.
Di ba? Parang they
Mhm.
don't rush into things
True,
just for the
true.
sake of churning out something
Right.
for consumption, di ba? Parang,
Right.
when you think about it, parang other, there might be production houses that are churning out a lot of shows for the sake of the money, but Idea First doesn't seem to be that way.
Yeah.
I think primarily the reason why they put out these shows is because they're really all about telling the story, and probably because they're involved in the story as well. Because mahal na mahal nila yung mga characters na to, parang they can't wait to see these characters come to life again, and that's why I think they really worked on it so that there would be a movie and there would be a season 2. Pero yun nga, parang hindi siya pera-pera lang.
Yep.
Talagang mensahe, talagang kwento. Love story talaga yung tungkol nila. And I think they're just like us, they are experiencing it as well. Kasi iba naman yung direct mo, iba naman yung sinusulat mo siya, and iba naman na ini-edit mo siya. When you see your product, not your product, but when you see your material interacting with, viewers and reactors and people like us, then parang it comes alive as well. So syempre, they're in that experience too. Diba? So yun, I think, and Percy said something to the fact na yun nga, parang this is not a fan base, this is a family. Which is very true.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
We just happen to be that branch of the family na very distant kaya hindi nila tayo kilala. Char!
Oo.
Yung mga nakikita mo lang sa family reunion, pero hindi mo rin nakakausap.
Oh my gosh. Grabe.
Like you said, yung Tita Susan at family nila will bring the Santo Niño, will be the plot twist of.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. But Nico, sorry, before I lose my train of thought.
Go.
You were saying that we might be expecting more in season 2. Well, what about more in season 3? Remember, in the first scene of the trailer, they said, Gabriel said, well, they were having a conversation about what about 10 years from now? And then Gabriel said that you'll have a gaming empire, you'll have a team.
Right.
And then in the bed scene, he said, we'll have 5 kids. Right? 5 kids, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
It might be
push.
Working husbands.
It reminds me of Kwan.
Right?
Or it reminds me of Shameless. If you're familiar with the series Shameless, now you're following Ian and Mickey growing up together until nagkaroon na season 10 na sila or something. So, as in you follow their journey as they grow up. Ang galing lang.
Galing. Gusto ko yun.
So, Gameboys gets to achieve that too.
Ay. Push.
That will see them bond together, grow together. Sana.
Push.
Sana.
Very true.
Push. And Lee Marl is saying, I feel Cairo will go to Bukidnon towards the middle of season 2 daw. Yan.
Pwede. Or maybe
Could
start
be,
of season 2. You'll see. Yeah.
Probably.
Ito may weird theory pa siya.
Yeah. Go, Mikey.
May pass pala si Tita Susan at si
Tita
Lenny.
Oh my gosh. Gusto ko yun.
Enjoys the life of single blessedness. Their romance will be...
What? Could be. Okay. I like how you think.
Tita Susan.
This is next door.
I know.
Oh my God, bumenta yun. Anit Mark. Gusto ko yun.
I know. Hey, it's Germanized, Susan.
Oh my gosh.
Kasi kapalit ng hey, it's your girl.
Right. Oh, gusto naman ako dun.
Yeah, it's your girl, Tita Susan.
Manay Susan.
Speaking of next door, mayaman talaga si Gabriel. Tingnan mo naman yung bahay.
Right.
Hindi siya, I mean, it's like I think it's a fusion between a modern and a heritage home, diba? Kasi parang it's stone but you see there are trimmings, especially at the top, yung mga lumang bahay, di ba may mga capiz shells at minsan yung mga butas para the air can freely pass through the house. Yung mga ganon, diba? Pero I'm also wondering, why are there 2 cars in the garage or in the driveway? They didn't. Ayun. I'm just wondering.
Sabay sila eh. Yeah.
Sabay sila. So that's one car. So there was already another car there.
Baka kay Tita Susan yun, nagpo-prosesyon ng rebulto niya, Ma'am Char.
Uy, pwede. Pwede nga pala. Okay.
Lang. The drive si Tita Susan, siya nagpo-prosesyon ng Santo Niño niya mag-isa. Jar.
Oy,
Pero I would say,
yeah,
go, Mikey, go.
No, go, ikaw.
Ako lang, parang lasa lang talaga to. Parang props talaga to their acting. I'm telling you, oh my gosh, I'm a sucker for acting talaga. I mean, kahit ang pangit ng script, ang pangit ng kwento, makukuha mo pa rin talaga ako pag magaling kang umarte. I swear. Ganun ako ka sucker for acting talaga. And then, I think Kokoy and yeah, like both of them really were able to deliver. I mean, season 1, we've seen them, 'di ba? Kalel also, 'di ba? Parang hello.
Yeah.
I mean, di kalibre tong mga bata talaga. Tatanda na natin, no? Mga batang to.
Uy, bata naman talaga sila, Mega.
Yun lang, props to acting talaga. Yun.
Super,
Yes, kahit yung mga older cast na nandoon, like si Susan Africa pa lang. Angie Castrense is also a veteran actress. She's part of Miska. So, there's yung the caliber of the actors that they're with too, and the director, pati yung cinematographer, si Carlo Mendoza. So, nag-level up sila from Gameboys season 1 to the movie. Ang galing.
Right.
Can you guys tell me, was the editor the same? Kasi the editor for the movie trailer is Ben. Is it Ben? Ben something. Pero yun, I don't know if he was the one who did season 1.
Ben Tolentino?
Pero, Ben Tolentino, yeah. Oh, wait. Basta Ben siya.
Or iba pa?
Ayun.
Oo.
If it's the same, well, I think he did really, really well in this one. At least for the trailer. Yeah. We'll see for the rest of it. By the way, yung director of photography, si Carlos Mendoza. His middle name is Canlas. Is
Carlo Mendoza, yes.
Is he related to Jerome? Family business talaga.
Yeah. Kung may nakakaalam po, pakisagot po, no? Jar. We wanna know.
And we wanna know, baka tanong natin sila ngayon. Kasi nagkakaroon ng Twitter party yung cast ng Gameboys today. They're all live on Twitter. They're all online on Twitter.
Go!
Makukulit lang nila.
Ask.
Yeah.
Tama. Sabi nga ni Sir Will, may mga apartments siya.
Ask mo na sina Percy, tsaka si Ash.
Yep.
Uy, go guys!
Oh wait, kamag-anak sila sa US.
Ang alam ko merong
so kamag-anak sa US. Baka sa US. Sila pupunta.
Pwede rin.
Hence the passport. Diba? Char.
Hence the passport.
Oh, you also need a passport for Taiwan, though. Baka.
We don't know.
Push Taiwan.
Pero either way, I'm happy. Whatever the case may be, di ba?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
True. Uy, may sinasabi talaga si Craig, the Jerome erasure under. Wala nga si Jerome, no? Kuya Jerome. Pero wala rin naman si Paris. Are we gonna see, when are we gonna see Paris, by the way? Paris when?
Oo nga.
Paris when.
We only saw the parody of Paris. The Secret Life of Paris.
Diba? Like, sa group videos, right? Pero I think it's really, it is very possible that they might go to the US talaga. Kasi, if you notice in the opening credits, there was another studio, October Train, I think, was it? October Train. That was in the opening credits. So parang may partner studio na sila. And now that the movie is going to be shown on KTX, diba? So KTX is also a partner, and who knows, diba? Parang where next this is going to go. So I'm hoping that their story continues. And the fact that they said that there's going to be a Gameboys Day every year moving forward, like, like for the rest of our lives, may Gameboys chart.
Friends lang.
Pero, basta, I think what they said was, as long as nandyan kayo, at as long as sinusuportahan nyo kami, at minamahal nyo yung kwento, I think there will be. But we'll see. It will come to a point that it will end, all things end eventually, like Friends ended, diba? Dynasty
malay mo kasi tibay nila si Provinciano. Let's see. Provinciano hasn't ended yet, so they might last longer than that.
We'll see. Oh my God. Pero ako, importante naman sa akin, I'm happy to support. Pero sana hindi mabawasan yung quality ng kwento. At saka sana it's different every time. Kasi, di ba, parang one of the things that we've seen, if there are sequels is that it gets saturated. Not just in the market, but also in the story itself. Parang, di ba, yung mga unang seasons ang gaganda, tapos parang 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, parang hala, ano na yan? Ano nangyari?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones?
Agree.
Char.
Agree.
Yung mga
I, I,
ganun.
ju- I just hope the Gameboys will really change the game again in season 2. Like, in the same way that it changed how we reacted to BL when they released Game Boy Season 1. Alam mo yun? Parang, oh, wow, ano to, di ba? Ganun yung reaction natin eh. I'm hoping that they will change the game again in Season 2. Na hindi yung typical na mold na ng BL, di ba? They will present something new again. That's the idea first, but yeah, we'll see.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, may nakita lang ako na comment ni Sir Will. Mas gusto ko yung Group 2. Actually, I feel the same way. I think that Group 2 did a much better job. But then again, I wasn't a judge, so they might have had other considerations.
Yeah.
But I just thought that Group 2 did a much better job.
I think I like
sige. Yeah.
Yeah, with Group 2 kasi I love the way the parody they did. Yung first video nila. Ang ganda nun, The Secret Life of Paris. Pero I love the music video ng Group 1 and it stayed in brand kasi with what Gameboys is all about. Especially the coloring, the editing. Ang laki ng impact ng multilingual, multilanguage ng music video nila.
Pero
so it was a tough decision for them. Maybe they picked that.
Yeah. But I think that the first video of Group 1 wasn't as good as the first video of Group 2. So alam mo yan. And parang evening it out, parang both videos of Group 2 were good. Alam mo yun, yeah.
Yeah, and natatawa pa kami kasi when I was talking with Sir Will about this, parang sabi ko, Group 1's, parang I would have preferred to listen to the dub ni Sir Will and ni RB when they did dub Gameboys on their own in Tagalog versus Group 1's. No shade. Pero I mas nakakatawa ako dun with the way that they dubbed it. With ni Sir Will sa ni RB. If you get a chance, ang galing nilang dalawa.
Talaga. Oy, Sir Will, pa-release naman yan. Pa-post naman yan. Para mapanood.
Yes.
Ayan. So Sir Will saying that Gameboys Season 1 is showing on GMA, movie showing on KTX, which is owned by ABS-CBN. Ooh.
What?
I forgot that KTX was owned by ABS-CBN. Interesting. Well, good material is good material. Pero Direct Percy was saying something that they're still looking for other platforms. So I'm not sure if it's just KTX. Baka naman we'll see them on G Movies kasi they did that, diba? I mean, other shows have done that as well. So, well, as long as people are willing to pay for it, yeah, laban lang. Diba?
True. So, ang cute nag-tweet si Percy, Direct Percy. May dog kasi gawan ng spin-off si Odin, game dog. Gameboys the movie. Odin. Ang cute! Oh my God!
We have another BL dog.
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Now we have Odin.
I love the dog. Cute. Oy.
Hindi pa tapos yung chatters kay kina Susan at saka kay
Oo.
Battle of the Hermanos. Tapos hindi na PL, hindi na M to M, H to H.
H2H. Benta, I love it.
Nakakaloka. I'm surprised that hindi ng GD ang KTX over. Why? Is Signal Play better ba? I don't know. Like, is it better?
Yes.
Can you say that? Talaga?
Mas smoother siya. I tried it dun sa, di ba may pinanood ako before, Mikey? Ng Idea First din. Maganda siya. Yes, agree.
Di ba doon ka nanood ng babae sa baril and the other stuff?
Yes! Pero ako pinanood, I forgot. Yung isang series ng Idea First din.
Yung Hypothalamus?
Meron pa isa. Meron pang isa by Idea First. Yung apat sila kasama si, dun. I forgot the title. Anyway, basta. Yun yung reason kaya nag 1 month ako sa Signal. Pero maganda siya, malinis, as in smooth lang. Para siyang Netflix lang talaga. Si KTX kasi ang sugal-sugal, ma'am. Nahahasal ako. Char. Yes.
Signal Play is affiliated with the file.
True. Very true.
So that's why they have better signal. Kasi TV. Hala, ba't may discrimination na ganyan? Ano sabi ni Pietro? Haha, spin-off love story ng mga titas, TL, titas love ng mga hermanas. Maybe yung song translation ang nagpa-win sa grupo niya. So same with Lance. Sabi niya,
possible.
JT. Yeah. Air Source, hi! You're here.
Hey!
Air Source said, ako ba yung allergic sa Wi-Fi? Is that what you watch?
Hey, Ryan.
Ako ba yung allergic sa Wi-Fi?
Hindi eh. May isa pa. Pero napanood ko rin yan. Maganda rin yan.
Nomeo, Sleepless.
Sleepless? I don't know what that is.
Was that one you watch?
Let me look it up, ha?
Akala ko sasabihin mo, let me look it up.
It had to do with it. Yes, Sleepless had to do with stories at night kasi mostly call center agents, yung mga ganun. They're sleepless at night. There's sex different stories.
I saw the trailer. I haven't seen it though.
Let me see, ha? Oh my gosh.
Wait, well, ibig ko sabihin, di ba yung paano ang Pasko at paano ang pangako was shown on TV5? Right. Which is also by idea. Yun.
Yeah. And Signal Play is connected to TV5.
Yes. Okay. Very interesting. Wait, by the way, I just want to comment also about the way that they are so comfortable with each other. Si Kokoy and Elijah, no? Parang kita mo eh. Kasi in the first season, parang it was only during the last part that you see them together and like physically touching and stuff. Pero here, they're gonna be together all the time. And a lot of the scenes were of them. And the first scene was actually them on the beach. And they were so comfortable. And there's even a meme na parang when they were lying down on the beach, parang yung kamay ni Gab was on the crotch of Elijah. And then people were asking, ano ginagawa ng kamay mo? Nasaan? Nandun yung nasa taas yung yung ulo niya. Something like that, right? And there's also the peck on the lips, on the bed when they were roughhousing. And on the back of the truck, they were spending. It was one of the I think it was the parting scene, or the word parting was there. And they were on the back of the truck, and then parang they were eating a Cheerio or cheese ring yata. And then, by the way, did you notice that Cairo was holding a Chucky? My favorite.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Talaga.
And so yun, very close, and then mag-almost kiss na naman sila outside in the garden area. So alam mo yun, I think there's gonna be a lot of that. Maybe.
Yeah.
So they were really, really very comfortable with each other.
Kita naman. Definitely. You can sense it. Naalala ko na yung series, Lance. Did you say Unconditional kanina? No. It was Unconditional. That was the series I watched on Signal. Yes, it's Unconditional. Maganda yun. It tackled mental health, I swear. Like si Elijah Canlas had this mental condition. Ay, mom, ganda. I love it. As in, lala. Pero wala na silang season 2 eh. Sayang. Idea first din yun. Pero maganda ang smooth ng panood ko talaga sa Signal. Promise. Yes.
So what else? Kasi iniisip ko pa yung mga scenes dun sa movie eh. Pero yun, siguro just to reiterate, ang ganda ng editing, ang ganda ng entrada ng music, ang ganda ng choice of songs, ang galing ng acting. I'm really looking forward to how Ash is going to lay it out for us and how he's gonna tie it all together. I'm gonna look for character development for Tita Susan, definitely. And also maybe for Gav.
Same.
I think consistent pa rin si Gav, no? Kasi parang in the first season, parang siya yung humahabol at siya yung I don't know, but siya yung parang mas in love in a way kay Cairo. He's always the one who's always like adjusting and such, diba?
Yeah.
And remember in that parting scene, on the parang sinabi ni Cairo na parang patay na batay, baby. Tapos sabi ni Gabriel na alam mo naman mahal na mahal kita. 'Di ba? So parang still si Cairo si Gabi yung parang mas emotional, I guess.
Yeah.
Hindi naman siguro mas mahal, maybe different lang yung pag-express niya. Pero in a way, parang mas clingy si Gab. And siya pa rin from season 1 to season 2. So maybe I'm also expecting kind of a character development na he'll be fine on his own. Kasi I think he has a fear of losing Cairo because yun nga, he lost everyone that he loves and everyone that mattered to him, except for Pearl, of course. But then again, parang it's different eh. Parang Pearl is a friend, love, not a love. or diba? Or not like a lola, grandma brought you up, made you whole kind of love, diba? So yun.
Gusto ko yun.
Diba? Hindi kasi diba, parang iba rin yung mahal na ibibigay mo sa nagpalaki sa'yo at nag-alaga sa'yo when no one else was there. You know?
True.
So yun. Yeah, so I'm hoping character development as well for Gab. So for Cairo, I don't know. I think he's pretty consistent. And I'm not sure if I want to see him change, but we'll see. Yun. Pero I think he changed drastically na in the first season di ba? Kasi initially siya yung ayaw, siya yung baby ka ng baby, parang bastos, gano'n. Pero ngayon, sana yung parang, hindi ko proud sa akin, gano'n, di ba? So, I think na-achieve niya na yun.
Yeah.
So we'll see. What about you guys in the chat? What are you looking forward to?
Yes.
Hala.
Yes, Odin, Makoy, and Laksa.
Ang cute kayo.
Makoy.
Who?
Cheat the series.
Oh!
Yeah.
Correct!
Diba?
I forgot about Makoy. Ang hino-hope ni...
The dog who saw all.
It's gonna be a dog fest. Sana naman hindi maging super provoking season 2 and movie. Wala lang, nakakadala ang napanood ko. Ano yung napapanood mo na super woke? Siguro it depends on the treatment.
One of them, yeah, kasi I think one good example na sabi ni P, kasi we're watching halos the same thing. If you watch Craft Legacy, sometimes if you get too much of the wokeness of something, you parang naumay ka na. Like what some of I think what some of them are trying to do na they're throwing out all these words, yung ganun pa woke.
Okay.
Yep.
Yung masyadong cerebral na like,
Yeah.
Talk to me like, normal. Minsan ganun ako, nawawala. Nawawala ako sa mga highfalutin words kasi parang I don't understand what you're saying because those terms I don't use them. So alam mo, parang can you tell it to me in layman's terms?
Yep.
Yes.
Uy, wait, andyan pa ba si Jakey? Jakey, andyan ka ba?
Jakey.
Yes. Thank you. Ayun si Jakey pala. Yes.
Yeah.
Jakey, thank you for allowing us to use one of your photos. Ito talagang naisip kong gamitin sana for the thumbnail. Pero syempre, we'll give credit to Jakey, of course.
Jakey.
Promote natin si Jake. Thank you so much. Jake, okay lang ba gamitin namin to for thumbnail? Kasi ang ganda talaga ng gawa mo, promise. We'll use this and we'll give credit to you definitely. So ito yung gagamitin namin.
I think his name is there somewhere.
Yeah.
Maliit. Hanapin mo, may maliit na text.
Maliit lang talaga siya. But we will include his name sa description na lang para for credit.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then link na rin to his Twitter para makontak siya ng kung sino man. So to those of you watching, this was created by Jakey. Ang galing-galing. Gagamitin namin to Jake sa thumbnail kasi I love it. Very nice.
Naki is here. Thank you for that.
Hi, Mama. Hello. Sa'yo dyan. In short. See you on Friday. Yes.
Correct. I'm very curious na ni Jakey, yung hagulgol talaga ni Kokoy. Grabe. Like,
yes, hanggang sa huli, hanggang sa dulo.
Grabe, no?
Ay.
Actually, hanggang sa buto, naramdaman ko siya.
Yes.
Grabe. Oy, siguro, to the 10,000 viewers out there, if you like this conversation, please help us love and share this stream as well to everyone. Para more conversations, more kuda tayo dito para i-spread natin ang Gameboys the movie. Let everyone know about this trailer and this movie. So let's help Idea First promote this movie, Lalabas kailan to? July?
Oo.
Kailan ba to lalabas?
July 30.
July 30. So,
July
yep.
30.
Please help
Yeah,
us
and
spread
it's a
the
good time to
news.
share it now. Lalo sa Twitter
Yes.
habang they're going live now with Gameboys, the movie. I think that's the official word that they're
Right.
using. And it's number 7 trending with 11K
Nice.
tweets.
Well,
Whoa!
congratulations, grabe.
Talaga? Yay!
Parang nabuhay
Yes.
ulit yung mga BL enthusiasts.
I know, grabe.
I
Grabe.
know.
Ang cool.
God.
Ang cool. Oh, by the way, if you are on Twitter, to make it really quick, up ng pag-share ng stream na ito, we're also on Periscope. So on Twitter, i-retweet nyo na lang and then let everybody know and then add the hashtag siguro para mas ma-optimize. Optimize, and sure. Gusto mo yun? Yes. Yes.
Grabe. Hindi na talaga tayo sanay, no? Parang ang bilis natin maubusan ng steam ngayon.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Pero I'm really, really excited for it. I guess
Super.
the reason why parang wala lang akong masabi is because I'm just really waiting for stuff to unfold. Kasi parang the trailer per se, parang it's just a glimpse of what we're gonna be expecting from them. So I'm hoping that they show like maybe other scenes or other teasers para mas maging rin. I don't know, mas pa tayo more. May excited pa tayo more, ganun.
True. Siguro, more teasers siguro.
So far,
yeah.
they've been showing a lot of behind the scenes.
Oh.
More behind the scenes ginagawa nila, like how Kokoy really sleeps a lot, pictures with Odin.
Yes.
So ang dami. Ito yung kumakalat ngayon kasi Ash is opening his wallet of photos. Paunti-unti nilalabas lahat ng mga behind the scenes.
Sige, anuhin natin yan.
Gusto natin yan.
Subaybayan natin yan. True.
Yes.
Ayun. I'm good for now.
Pero ang galing talaga ng SB19. I mean, I'm going back to SB19 again, sorry.
Go.
Kasi parang, with this hype pa with Game Boy, hanggang sa huli, they also have another song called Mapa. And yung hugot na ng dalawang yun, grabe. If you heard Mapa, it's more of like an ode to your parents na pwede rin siya sanang ipasok. Maybe, we don't know, we'll see.
Sige, listen.
Pero it's beautiful din. And I'm hoping na if Game Boys the movie goes into Netflix, they get rights for SB19 so that it would go global talaga.
Yes.
Kahit yung kanta lang. Sana.
Right.
Sana. Hopefully, everything happens that way.
Yes.
Very true.
So, Miss Susan Africa, magpakita ka na soon, ha?
Yes.
Yes.
Uy, may naisip talaga ako. Lat-tara-tara. Susan Africa. Lat-tara-tara. Susan Africa.
Ba't ka ganon?
Oh, God.
You just got a Mikey.
Yun ang team song. My God, yun ang team song na mga Hermanas love ngayon.
Oh my God. Oo.
Uy, wait. Si Darwin, mamimigay tayo. Saan yan? Sa movie? Oy.
Yay!
Laban.
Yes.
Laban. Share the love. Share the love. Especially sa mga nangangailangan.
Yes.
Good job. Uy, thank you daw. Uy, no, Jakey. Thank you for...
Uy, super thank you.
Thank you.
For allowing us. Para may choice siya. Nag-yes ka naman, so okay na. Thank you.
Yep.
So that is it, I think, for today, guys.
Yes.
So, let's continue to support.
May pahabol pala si Pietro pala.
Yeah.
Bakit Iron Resistance si Randon daw?
Oh my God!
Siya yung evil witch sa di ba? Enchanted ba yun?
Enchanted, yes.
My goodness.
Yes.
Meron
wala. Susan Roses pa rin ako. Sa totoo. I-write med mo.
Ayaw mo kay Susan Enriquez?
Oh my gosh!
Kay Susan tayo.
Susan Enriquez.
My God.
Ay, nako, battle of the Susans ito.
Just ka.
Uy, parang gusto ko mag-host tayo ng ganong event na Battle of the Susans. Ganyan.
Tapos,
I don't know. Dito wala lang. Hindi ko alam kung anong
Imbitahan natin
gagawin.
si Susan Roses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hey, we'll see. Oh, by the way, question. We don't have to answer it right now, but are we
Yep.
thinking of doing an after show for each Game Boys episode, or?
Pwede naman. Just like before. I think we
Yeah,
can
but
do that.
Naman, just like
I think we can
before.
do that.
We could launch it again. Yes.
Yes.
Kasi, di ba, I think that we weren't able to complete season 1.
True.
So maybe this time around
Yeah.
we'll be able to do it.
Let's commit to that. Sure. As in from some
I'm-
episode 1.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm committing. So
Yes.
if
Me
everyone
too.
else is available, let's go.
Me too. Oh, let's say hi first to
I'm
Pauline.
Hey!
Hey! What's up? Gandang gabi. Maganda ka sa gabi, Pauline. Yes.
Yes.
Salamat po sa
Yeah.
pagdaan. Medyo patapos na bukan,
Super.
ma'am. Pero salamat
Yeah.
po sa pagdaan. You can
Yes.
watch
Thank
it
you
back.
for
You can play it
coming.
back if you want.
Yep. Pauline.
Ayan. Sarap ng
That was
tubig,
fun.
guys.
It was super fun tonight. Buti nga pinush ni Mikey to eh. Kasi I never thought na magkaroon tayo ng ganito. Parang gusto ko nang humiga. Pero wait lang, when I watched
Same.
the trailer, I was like, what? Sige, ilaban na to. Sure.
Uy, sa totoo lang, ang haba ng live nila. Medyo, hindi
Ay,
na
Diyos
ako
ko, tinalo
sanay na
tayo.
manonood ng ganong kahaba.
Oh my
So
God.
there were some parts talaga na parang, when are they gonna announce it na? parang
I know. We were
I want you to announce it, guys. Come on, announce it. What?
Grabe,
Ayun.
no?
Oo, parang we're all just waiting for the date. 2 hours na wala pa yung date. 3 hours na wala pa rin yung date.
Oh my God.
Correct. Pero parang in hindsight talaga, it was all, I think, worth it. Kasi parang yung pasabog naman nila, talagang totoong pasabog naman talaga. And I think yun niya parang I think in a way, with what happened yesterday, parang, I don't know if you guys feel it, parang I feel somehow revitalized in a way. Like, there's something to look forward to again.
Right.
Alam mo yun? Kasi parang this is a story that we've all
Same.
loved. And we were so looking forward to seeing it again. And now, finally, here it is. So parang
We're
yun,
back
medyo
again.
nabahayan. Correct. So nabahayan talaga ako. And
True.
we are gonna review the movie, definitely.
Oo naman.
Siyempre, di ba? Kailangan
We'll
yun.
set the date. Yep.
Kung July 30 siya, dapat August 1. Char!
Schedule,
Anong
yes.
Oh, but wait. Baka naman may mga spoiler warning alert, Emerald.
Ayun.
So we'll think about
Yep.
that.
Yep.
But definitely, like, the week after, July 30 is a Friday. So the week after, and I think any day of the week after.
Sorry, this is on KTX, Mikey, right?
Yeah,
the movie.
KTX.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Cool.
And I don't know how much it's gonna be. How much do you think it's gonna be, guys?
$250? Sure.
Probably.
Good price
Yeah.
na yun, ah. Yeah.
Probably.
Actually, if you think about it, actually that's well, Hello Stranger I think did 150. Am I
Yeah.
correct? Or
Promo
250?
pa nila. Yeah.
Oo. Pero I think 250 was for Boy for Tour. No. So
yeah.
250 that would be Pero
Okay na
actually if
yun.
they if they charge a little bit more, I think I would be okay with it.
I'm good, yeah. Support na
Pero
rin.
sana yung
Yes.
correct. Pero sana yung access mga 72 hours. Ganun. kasi usually
Sana.
it's like I'm not sure about KTX, pero
True,
for
true,
G
true.
movies, I think it was 48 hours.
Mom, sorry. Si KTX, 24 hours lang talaga. Ay, once you've watched it already, you're done.
Hindi,
Wala
48.
na. It's
Di ba
out.
48?
Ay,
Talaga?
Alam ko 48 hours eh.
Kasi before, nag-KTX ako, like, Miss Universe Philippines, wala na talaga. After you watch it, it's not there anymore.
it's G
Parang
movies.
Baka
G-movies
depends on...
yun. G-movies yun.
Wait, pero
As a-
let's see. Kasi Hello Stranger was different eh. I think Hello Stranger was 24 hours pa. If I remember correctly.
KTX ba si
Or
Hello Stranger?
48 hours. I forgot which one. KTX siya.
Mm.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Pero sana it has a longer shelf life. Kasi parang, I'm gonna watch it again, like, hello. Hindi pa rin isahan lang yan.
True.
So Nomeo is saying, bakit ang pagkakaintindi ko, same lang ang movie and season 2. Focus lang ang movie, cut sa Kyrie, longer version lang ang season 2. No, I don't think.
No,
I don't
kasi
think it's gonna be like
no,
that.
no, I think it's no. I think kasi during that time when they released the trailer ng season 2, we were still thinking of creating it into a season 2. Pero because something happened in between, they decided to turn it into a movie na lang instead. Hence, you see some clips from the trailer moving into the movie trailer.
Yep.
Yeah. In my head then, parang they're completely different, and the season 2 is a continuation. So baka nga bukod nun or something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
So JK is asking KTX ba yung BXJ? It was G Movies.
G Movies.
And yeah, it was 48 hours from the time that you played it. Yeah.
True.
Pero there was a movie that I watched. It was Run. Tama, isang beses lang. It was Run by Boy Foretold. When I watched it and I tried going back to it.
Ayun, Johnson.
It was it was just one time.
KTX yun, di ba?
Uy, wag ganun, KTX.
True. Ulit ka doon. Aminin mo, gumastos ka ulit.
Hindi na.
Hindi na ba?
Once ko lang siya pinanood. Pero kung, naku,
wag ganun.
Kahit 6 hours. Kahit 6 hours lang.
Tawad.
Diba? 2 hours. Mapapanood mo siya ng thrice. Nakitawan sa KTX.
Pwede. Sure.
Ayan.
Please, KTX.
Sige na, pagawin niyo na yung ano siya.
Shorts. So June 13 is going to be on primetime. July 30 is the movie. No date, for season 2. Ayun. No other projects from Idea First as far as I know, no? You guys know of anything?
Wala.
Wala pa.
Siguro.
Alrighty.
Wala pa.
So yun. Excited.
Super.
Are we good, guys?
Yes, ayan. Natahimik talaga tayo, no?
Pagod na. End na natin to.
Yes, but super thank you, Mikey and Lance, for another live session. I mean, I missed this kasi the last time na ginawa natin to matagal. I mean, last year yata, yung parang full-blown. But I'm anticipating for more of this in the coming days and months. Yes, Lance, go.
Did you guys go live yesterday? No, Friday? I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there yesterday. And Friday pala.
Nung ano.
Pero what did you actually miss, Nico? What part? Yung full series review at what we're gonna be doing? The full series review or?
Sorry, what?
For Gameboys?
What part did you actually miss? No, what part do you actually miss? Anyways, forget about it. It's me with a little bit of migraine and headache.
Sorry na.
I think. I mean, I miss them. Like, for example, for Cheat, di ba? Parang in-anticipate natin, and then after the show, we'd talk about it. I miss that.
Yeah.
But I also miss yung parang, parang we've watched an entire series, and then we talk about the whole series. Yep. But I guess it's different kasi yung series reviews natin, usually it's because it's Thai, and we've already seen it, like all of it. And then for the per after show chat, it's because kakalabas lang and then we want to talk about it. So either way, I think, I miss it. Pero yun nga parang, even though I miss it, sometimes I need to do work talaga. So,
yes, we understand that.
But the work is, the work keeps me alive. It sustains me.
Yes,
puts money in the bank. Life. So, yeah. Pero yun nga, parang I think around July or August, maybe magsisettle in more na kami into our routines. So maybe that will free up more time for us to do these things.
Yep.
So yun. basta no pressure naman to di ba? Parang like, for example, this one, di ba? Parang, tara, live tayo bukas, etc. Parang, I want to talk about this, ganun. Oh, okay, sige. So, it happens. And we'll just do it like that. We'll just play it by ear na lang. Para hindi tayo ma-stress out or anything.
True.
Yeah. True. Okay, guys.
Already.
Because my migraine needs to sleep.
Kailangan
go.
Kailangan itulog natin to. So, thank you guys. Thank you for dropping by.
Thank
so, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like,
Bye.
share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. If you also want to follow us on our social media, it's Bruhaha B Squad. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also on YouTube. And also our personal sock meds are down at the bottom, socials for other people. So go ahead and check it out. And let's keep the conversation going. We are on Twitter. We will be tweeting about this. And hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, stay safe. Tell the people that you love them. And we'll see you. Nag-buffer ako.
Nag-aantay ako talaga.
Ako rin nag-aantay ako. Sabi ko, ha? Ano? Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you next Friday. This Friday pala. This coming Friday.
This
Bye.
Friday. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.